I wanted to do a project related to programming, related to coding, and initially I thought about creating a game, but I also realized that it would have been a simple and too common option, as many people already decided to do that. So I decided to make something a little bit different. I decided to create a guide on how to learn graphical programming, also called block programming, by using Microbit, which is this little card, and McQueen. Microbit is a card created by the BBC. It is used already in England to teach programming to young students, also younger than me. And it has many sensors, for example, the temperature sensor and the movement sensor. And it can use to give a practical approach to programming. And combined with it, I used the McQueen, which is this one on the right, and put together with the Microbit, it can give an even more practical approach to programming. In fact, it is a little robot with wheels and distance sensors and lights, and it can be programmed as you wish. In my guide, which I am showcasing now, I give an introduction to programming, explaining what it is. I then give examples of programming languages, and then I explain the products that I used. So I use Microbit, which I already showed you, and I use McQueen. Then, in the second part of the guide, I show the interface of the website in which you can program Microbit, and Microbit is not actually needed. There is a simulator here on the left. So if you want to try it, you can just do it for free on the official website. Then I explain how some of the most important blocks work, the most important blocks that are used to program Microbit. And finally, I show some codes for Microbit. So this one, for example, is a thermometer, while this one, which is right after the thermometer, is a dice. So I currently have uploaded one of these codes on Microbit, so I can show you. Now I have uploaded the dice, which works that if you shake Microbit, then it is going to show a random number from 1 to 6. So as you can see, if I shake it, it will show 1 in this case. If I shake it again, it will show 4, and so on. This is just an example of how you use it. Of course, there are much more complex codes, but for ones that wants to start, they just better start with these simple ones. Then in the almost final part, I also show some of the McQueen codes, so the little robot with the wheels. And that's pretty much all of my guide. Obviously, at the end, there is the bibliography with all the sources that I used. And for my project, I also interviewed a robotics teacher called Melissa Ferretti, and she helped me at the beginning, so at the investigating part of my project. She told me mostly what to do because I was really confused at the beginning. So she listed me some products that I could have used. For example, Microbit, which is the one that I chose at the end, and even some others products such as Arduino. And then I came up with the idea of buying also McQueen and of creating a guide to explain how this works. Thank you.